Mondays with Bob Greene stars Roger Federer beat Stefanos Tsitsipas 6-4, 6-4 to win the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships in Dubai. United Arab Emirates Kyrgios beat Alexander Zverev 6-3, 6-4 to win the Abierto Mexicano Telcel presentado por HSBC men's singles in Acapulco, Mexico. Guido Pella beat Garin 7-5, 6-3 to win the Brazil Open in São Paulo, Brazil. Wang Yafan beat Sofia Kenin 2-6, 6-3, 7-5 to win the Abierto Mexicano Telcel presentado por HSBC. Women's singles in Acapulco, Mexico. Victoria Golubic beat Jennifer Brady 3-6, 7-5, 6-3 to win the Oracle Challenger Series women's singles in Indian Wells, California, USA. Kyle Edmund beat Andrei Rublev 6-3, 6-2 to win the Oracle Challenger Series men's singles in Indian Wells, California, USA. Sayings, "It's an absolute dream come true right now." Roger Federer, after winning his 100th career title, joining Jimmy Connors as the only men to win 100 or more tournaments. Heartiest congratulations at Roger Federer. Winning 100 titles during your unbelievable career is a truly mighty achievement. I expect more to come this year and beyond. It makes me look back at how it all started and how badly I wanted my first title back in Milan. I was hoping that one day I was going to win a title. I was so relieved. I was not going to be that guy who was going to have endless talent with no titles. You can imagine today sitting with 100, how much disbelief there is in between what happened then and now. Roger Federer. I'm not that crazy yet. I don't know. It takes a lot of space in the trophy cabinet. That's the problem here. It's a special one. At least it will stand out. I don't have special trophies for numbers 1, 25, 50, so forth. I think it's just going to have a normal place. In my heart, of course, I know I won my 100th here in Dubai. Roger Federer, asked where he will display his latest trophy. He's an incredible player and doesn't have many weaknesses, so I knew I had to play my style of tennis. I'm really happy with the performance. Kyrgios, after being Alexander Zverev to win in Acapulco. If you beat 4 players like that in an ATP 500 tournament, you deserve to win it. He's the real champion of this week, Alexander Zverev, after losing in Acapulco to Kyrgios. It's the first title since being a mom, so it's quite special. Victoria Azarenka, after teaming with Zhang Saisai to win the Acapulco women's doubles, my confidence went up after serving out the first set, and it was a very good game for me after that. Guido Pella, after winning his first ATP Tour title, the Brazil Open. I've got my game, he's got his game. People are different, that's the sport. Kyrgios, responding to complaints about him made by Rafael Nadal. After a few different opinions in a few different countries, last week I had a small procedure done which will take a few weeks to heal. Maria Sharapova, announcing she will miss the Miami Open. It was just a tough match, obviously she played well. A tough day, but I'm not too sad about it. I'm just going to go back and work some more, practice some more and get ready for Indian Wells. Sloane Stephens, after being upset in Acapulco by qualifier Beatriz Haddad-Maia. Swiss master with the Dubai Championships trophy, Roger Federer became just the second man to win 100 tour-level tournament titles in the professional era. Jimmy Connors ended his career with 109 titles. It's been a long, wonderful journey, Federer said of his latest accomplishment. I have loved every minute. It's been tough, but the sacrifice has been very, very worthwhile and we'll see how much more I've got left in the tank. Reaching 100 is an absolute dream come true for me. The 37-year-old Federer reached the century mark by stopping Stefanos Tsitsipas in the Dubai final, needing just 69 minutes to beat a player nearly half his age. It also meant the Swiss master continued his record of winning at least one title every season since his first in 2001 in Milan, when he was 19. 8 of his 100 victories have come in Dubai. Federer has won a men's record 20 Grand Slam tournament titles, including a record 8 at Wimbledon. He has won a record 6 at finals titles and was ranked number 1 in the world a record 310 weeks, including 237 consecutive weeks. The win against Tsitsipas also avenged a loss to the Greek youngster at the Australian Open. Federer broke Tsitsipas in the first game of the match. The second set was more even before Tsitsipas lost the ninth game. Federer held serve to win his 100th title. "I'm just happy that I'm still healthy, that I've got such a wonderful team, my family, who have supported me for so long. I can't thank them enough," Federer said. "If I reach milestones like this along the way, it's wonderful, but I'm really not here to shatter all the records. What Jimmy did was an unbelievable achievement and he should be proud of that. I'm proud of other things I have done. It was a special evening playing Stefanos and seeing the future coming up. It's part of the journey." Stunner saving the best for last. Nick Kyrgios stunned second seed Alexander Zverev to win Acapulco, his 5th career ATP title. His title run also included victories of Rafael Nadal and Stan Wawrinka. After swapping criticisms with Nadal earlier in the week, Kyrgios had nothing but praise of the 21-year-old Zverev. "You're tame, you're so professional, you're an example to any tennis player, and I think I can take a leaf out of your book and maybe I can catch you on some titles one day," Kyrgios said in the on-court ceremony. 2 years older than his German opponent, Kyrgios broke at love in the fourth game of the opening set as he took a 4-1 lead. A frustrated Zverev responded by smashing his racket on the court. The two traded service breaks to begin the second set before Kyrgios broke again in the fifth game to wrap up his first tournament win since January 2018. Slap shot is perfect, a not-so-clean forehand down the line proved to be the charm for Guido Pella. Playing in his 5th ATP Tour final, the Argentine won the Brazil Open, defeating Chile's Garin. "I couldn't believe it," the left-hander said. "That forehand usually, on this surface, doesn't go in because of the altitude. I hit it not so clean. But today was my day, it was in and I couldn't believe it. After 5 finals, it was time that I won the match. It was on championship point that Pella slapped his forehand down the line. When it fell in for the winner, Pella fell to his knees in celebration. I didn't know what to say, what to think," he said. "It was a very emotional moment for me. I'm not used to crying a lot and today was unbelievable." The Argentine did not lose a set in the tournament. And after he saved a break in the second set at 2-1, Pella never looked back. He played his best tennis on break points, saving 6 of the 7 break points he faced while converting 4 of his 7 opportunities. With the title, Pella will climb to a career-best 34th in the world in the ATP Tour rankings. Step 1. China's Wang Yafan made her first trip to a WTA final a victorious one. The 24-year-old defeated American Sofia Kenin in a 2-hour, 10-minute battle. "This is my first time in Acapulco and I really like it here," Wang said at the encore title presentation. "It was an amazing week. It didn't seem that way at the beginning." Kenin led 6-2, 2-0 before Wang rallied, taking the final 4 games to level the match at 1 set apiece. Wang held it love to pull to 5-5 in the deciding set, then won 4 straight points to break Kenin in the 11th game before holding at 15 for the title. With the victory, Wang will move into the top 50 in the WTA rankings, joining compatriots Wang Zhang, Zheng Saisai and Zhang Shuai. Sharing the glory in their second final of the season, Rajiv Ram and Joe Salisbury came away with the top prize at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships. "We've had a great week," Salisbury said. "We played really well. I am absolutely delighted with it. The victors didn't drop a set or face a break point in their title run, beating Ben McLaughlin and Jan-Lennard Struff in the final." Ram has won 18 titles in his career, while Salisbury is 3-1 in tour-level championship matches. "I think we complement each other really well," Ram said. "He's just a super athlete on the court, and he covers a lot of space. I think we both served quite well. I don't think we actually faced a break point all week, which is pretty good. That was the key to us winning here. Snare's title. It's been a while since Victoria Azarenka has picked up the winner's trophy. And this time she had help. The former world number 1 teamed with Zhang Saisai to win the women's doubles in Acapulco, Mexico, beating Juliana Olmos and Desiree Kravchuk in the final. It was Azarenka's first title since giving birth to son Leo in December 2016. This whole week has been quite a ride, so I'm happy to be standing here with a trophy, Azarenka said. It was Azarenka's first final since she won the Miami Open singles in 2016 shortly before announcing her pregnancy. The Belarusian had won the mixed doubles gold medal at the 2012 London Olympics with Max Mirny and won 2 Grand Slam tournament mixed doubles titles. Signed the world's top player, Naomi Osaka, didn't take long to find a new coach. The Japanese player selected American Jermaine Jenkins to join her team just in time for her title defense at Indian Wells. Jenkins, who served as a hitting partner for Venus Williams from 2015 to the end of last season, replaces Sasha Bajan, who had coached Osaka to victories in the last 2 Grand Slam tournaments, the US Open and Australian Open, as well as to the top of the WTA rankings. Jenkins' younger brother, Jaromir, is the hitting partner of Serena Williams. Sick Juan Martin Del Potro needs more time to recover from a fractured right kneecap, so he will miss defending his title at Indian Wells, California, USA. After missing 4 months, Del Potro returned with his knee heavily strapped to the ATP Tour at Delray Beach, Florida, USA, where he lost in the quarterfinals to American Mackenzie McDonald. He then withdrew from last week's Acapulco Open. Last year, Del Potro staved off 3 match points before upsetting Roger Federer in the Indian Wells final. I am truly disappointed that I will not be able to return to defend my title, Del Potro said. It is one of my favorite tournaments and I have incredible memories from last year, but my doctors have advised me to rest. The Miami Open is no longer on Maria Sharapova's calendar. The Russian has undergone a small surgical procedure on her right shoulder. She has not played since the St. Petersburg Trophy, where she withdrew before her second-round match. I have struggled with shoulder pain since last summer, Sharapova wrote on her Instagram page. The 31-year-old had already announced she would not play Indian Wells. Says no respect after losing to Nick Kyrgios. Rafael Nadal accused his conqueror of lacking respect for the public, the opponent and himself. Kyrgios survived 3 match points before upsetting the top-seeded Nadal 3-6, 7-6, 2-7, 6-6 in the second round in Acapulco, Mexico. He is a player with huge talent and could be winning Grand Slams or fighting for the number 1 ranking, Nadal said of the Australian. But he lacks respect for the public, the opponent and for himself, Kyrgios hit back. I'm different, Rafa's different, he said. He can focus on what he needs to do. He doesn't know the journey I have been on, he doesn't know anything about me. I am not going to listen at all. That's the way I play. The way he plays is very slow between points. In the match, Kyrgios at one stage complained of being sick, served underarm on one point, then cupped his ear as the crowd booed when the match ended. Serena on shirt. When the United States soccer team played England in the Shevlev's Cup, the American players did not have their own names on the backs of the shirts. Instead, they chose to honor women who have inspired them. And that's how Crystal Dunn's shirt happened to say, Serena, on the back. I love her, Dunn said. Serena Williams has been my idol for a very long time. ... She inspired me to be an athlete and inspired me to want to be at my best. She's someone that has broken down so many barriers, and that's hard to even put into words. How about Serena on the back of the shirt? All the others had the last names of their favorite athletes on their shirts. Surgery again. Bethany Mattek-Sands has undergone surgery yet again. The 33-year-old had a plica, a fold of synovial membrane, removed from behind her right kneecap. The former doubles world number 1 is already back working out, preparing to return to the WTA Tour. Maddox Sands ruptured the patella tendon in her right knee at Wimbledon in 2017. She returned to the tour after that, but hasn't played since the Australian Open in January. Seeks rule change. Caroline Wozniacki's father, Peter, wants the WTA to change its rules. In a television interview, Peter Wozniacki said his daughter is dealing with rheumatoid arthritis and has to be careful not to accidentally fall afoul of WTA rules. We all know that the C vitamin can help us to become healthy, but with the rules they have, players, cannot accept vitamins from companies that do not sponsor WTA, Peter said. The WTA has said that all athletes should be evaluated by doctors before deciding if they can take certain substances or not. Selected chairwoman Chris Evert, an 18-time Grand Slam tournament singles champion, is the newly appointed chairwoman of the USTA Foundation's board of directors. As chairwoman, the former world number 1 will serve as the group's spokesperson and ambassador to promote its mission, raise funds and increase the impact of its national outreach efforts to under-resourced youth. I grew up playing tennis in a public facility where my father could keep an eye on us kids, making sure we all were safe and stayed out of trouble, Evert said. That was a great, life-shaping experience for me, an experience I want to give back to a new generation of young people. I'm committed to helping make our sport more fun and more accessible to more kids, so that they can enjoy its many benefits just as I did. In 2016, Evert partnered with the USTA Foundation to establish the Jimmy Evert Fund in honor of her late father. She also serves as a board member for several organizations, including the Chris Evert Charities Inc., which focuses on helping children who are at risk due to drug abuse and alcohol addiction by focusing on programs whose mission is to keep families together as parents seek treatment. Founded in 1989, the charity has raised more than $25 million. Shared performances. Acapulco, men, Alexander Zverev and Misha Zverev beat Austin Krejci 3K and Artem Sitok 2-6, 7-6, 4-1-0, 5. Match tiebreak. Acapulco, women, Victoria Azarenka and Zheng Saisai beat Juliana Olmos and Desiree Kravchuk 6-1, 6-2. Dubai, Rajiv Ram and Joe Salisbury beat Ben McLaughlin and Jan Leonard Struff 7-6, 4-6-3. Indian Wells, men, JC Aragon and Marcos Gorin beat Darian King and Hunter Reese 6-4-6, 4. Indian Wells, women, Kristina Pliskova and Evgenia Rodna beat Taylor Townsend and Yanina Wickmeyer 7-6, 7. 6-4. Sao Paulo, Federico Del Bonis and Maximo Gonzalez beat Luke Bambridge and Johnny O'Mara 6-4, 6-3. Surfing. Indian Wells, https://bnpparibasopen.com. Phoenix, http://arizonatennisclassic.com/Guadalajara, http://abiertozapapan.com/n/home_n/tournaments. This week men $9,314,875 BNP Paribas Open, Indian Wells, California, USA, hard, second week, women $9,035,428 BNP Paribas Open, Indian Wells, California, USA, hard, first week, tournaments next week, men $9,314,875 BNP Paribas Open, Indian Wells, California, USA, hard, second week, $162,480 Arizona Tennis Classic, Phoenix, Arizona, USA, hard, women $9,035,428 BNP Paribas Open, Indian Wells, California, USA, hard, second week, $125,000 Abierto Zapopan, Guadalajara, Mexico, hard. Roger Federer